Of age on the Front Range of Colorado. They currently reside in Denver with their child, where they have worked as a server, barista, nonprofit fundraiser, landscaper, and tiler. They have volunteered with Denver Free School, Food Not Bombs, Mutual Aid Mondays, taught poetry workshops, hosted and curated open mics and shows. They make a modest living doing construction and an immodest life making poetry, art, music, and friends. They are an urban gardener, forager, cyclist, martial artist, and folk punk enthusiast. Their first book, Treat Me Like You Treat the Earth, was published in 2019 by Suspect Press. They have published numerous poems through Spit Poet Zine and Punch Drunk Press. They have collaborated heavily with Black Market Translation and even stole 2 members of their band for their original project, Eli and the Hypotheticals. They are the life of the party, if you like a buzzkill. Please welcome Eli Whittington to the stage, y'all.
My folk punk friends are here and see me all dressed up in my poet shit. All right. I need more.
You just need more.
Yeah.
More.
All right. I've been nervous since 6 a.m. I'm excited for this though. All right. Von Disco's good.
All the time.
Yeah, and all the time. Von Disco is good. All right. What do we got? I'm going to invoke some ancestors here. Ancestors, forgive me. I treat you like the answers of medical paperwork. White, history of heart problems, diabetes, skin cancer. Ancestors, forgive me. I know none of your stories, no oral histories to guide me. I treat your gossip, your history as embarrassing gossip, like a sitcom on TV. Ancestors, forgive me. I do not draw upon you for strength. Do not approach you for counsel. Do not seek your wisdom for fear. You have none. I have been shown the white bones beneath my feet, buried deep in the churchyards, the black and the brown bodies, and I am horrified. Indian salt, Haitian sugarcane, a gluttonous body of history buried. No wonder we have heart problems. Ancestors, forgive me. I am ashamed of you. Sangre de conquistadores runs through my veins. British, Spanish, German, Portuguese. It didn't dig much deeper. The earth was still so full of so many shallow graves. Ancestors, forgive me. I do not know how to undo what you've done. Nor do I know who you were. Were you the captain or the sailor, the general or the money holder, the priest, soldier or the teacher? Were you, in short, the villain or accomplice? Forgive me. I do not know. My shame was such I turned away, feeling I had nothing to learn from you. Forget that one time I was indigenous too. druids, my runes, my roots, my language, sacrifices, herbs, my magic, my midwives, my trees, teachers, chopped down and burned, so long buried beneath Roman stone, concrete and bone. I see how history repeats itself. So ancestors, please guide me. How do I evolve as we revolve around these ancients, all remembering stars? How do I relate to my brothers and sisters beyond my own sun burns race? Teach me to see the genocide with open, tearful eyes. The weaponization of poverty, of property, mass incarceration, crimes of addiction, community severing, slavery, institutionalized inequity, of which I am the beneficiary. Ancestors, guide me in giving myself the gift of believing I am more than your legacy. My morality is decided by my deeds and actions and inactions. Ancestors, guide me in learning to love myself, despite to walk tall and proud while wearing the weighty burden of our people's history. Dang, I don't know how to follow that. Here we go.
Your poetry career is over.
I'm gonna lighten it a little. I wrote this one, and I didn't think it was quite Jazzetry material, but it also made me think of something Cicada might like, so I was gonna read it. And it's also like Susie said something about grabbing joy in a reading a couple weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, more of that. And it's called I'm a Sucker. I'm a sucker for a beatnik. Yeah, even the old ones. These jokes don't land. I don't understand my own regenerative gender. I'm a sucker for a bohemian. I want her to fold me in her skirts, cover me in breadcrumbs, brush the cobwebs off my hurt. This open wound is nothing you should see under my shirt. I've got a grin cocked like a pistol, a swagger in cocksure, just like I rehearsed. I got this new song, long rehearsed. It's not like I haven't tried to be manly as a tree. I learned birthwork and carpentry, and built decks and beds and sewed patches, turned heads, and it's just that there was this blue-veined woman with her boots all full of sun, and she told me I just needed the soft animal of myself to love what it does. And I love poems, I love mosh pits, bohemians, beatniks. I love the anarchists and their meetings, the queers, all their feelings, love the cynics, their cigarettes, the bassist, their broken teeth. Though I admire the disciplined rows of ochre monks, I have learned the most sin from toddlers and drunks. So I guess I'll just keep falling heroes and yellow leaves. These punks, drunks, rejects, these poets like me, for these hard, strong women, for these soft, sweet men. all these mugs of steaming hot tea. Give it up for Rock Disco. Alright, I'm reading at the New Year's Eve poetry, erotic poetry thing at Mercury on New Year's Eve, you might have guessed. So I thought I should do one sexy bit. And lusty landscaper in the key of shame.
In the key of shame, Jesse.
Fertile, sterile, yearning, longing. I see verdant fields and I want to get busy. When I hear men's baritone voices, I do want them to fuck me. And I see soft shapes, and I want to press them against hard surfaces, the slap of skin, of leather. My lust is not vegan. Great mother, holy mother, I want to impregnate you with my hedonism. I want to colonize your plants, uproot, tap roots. While licking the berry juice off your chin. I want to cut limbs, give them root hormones. Yeah, I fuck around with hormones. The heterosexuality of trees is too slow for me. I'm a stone's fruit fall away from salvation. I am alien, cloning creatures, breeding brassicas. I am colonist, raping soil with tooth and blade and hand and hoary, and it all feels so animalistic, don't it? I am pulsing prayer and pus to shake on bloody knees. Give it to me, and I will raid you like the Englishman I am. Just please worship me like the goddess I used to be. I am trembling once, fragile petal, I am stinger. Warm room fluid leaking down your leg. I am lusting, a longing, a humping and panting at these redundant fantasies that plague me like blight. I am diseased, and as I age, I cannot wait for this lust to wilt like September petals, and my need for control like a furious farmer to dissipate with age, or at least a little death. Gender or God? Only God, it's final. All right. This one is called The God We Need. Gone, missing, never was, is the pliant goddess of subservience. Tongue clicking like knitting needles, she was not passive. As she patiently wove her vengeance, we had a soft-spoken goddess who sang softly through quiet breeze and birds. who whispered like predators that skulk and creep and sink teeth deep into rabbits, who fuck like rabbits and overrun the grasses, eat the blooms for the bees. We had a quiet goddess, a make-do goddess, a goddess who scolded gently over the course of centuries. The patience of rock even wears thin as sand, and we need a god who bites back, slaps the hand of the greedy child. No, you may not. We need a god of avalanche, goddess of consequence, goddess of hurricane, goddess of quiet, sharpened centuries to sit. Think about what we've done. We who spoke loudly over the roaring river now whisper by the dry creek bed. 'Cause we had a goddess whose voice had grown hoarse with reminders to leave some for our kin. Now we have a god with teeth like lightning and words like hailstones. We wilt under her withering stare of her droughts. And I would argue that we need this God who gives more urgent lessons. Just keep feel my breath cooling through your skin. Feel the heat of my heartbeat, warm molten core of me. Feel the tug of gravity, the spin, ecstatic revelry through dancing cosmos. Listen to the quiet void of space calling on me. Hear the harsh rays of warmth from the star that won't let go. Our center of roaming celestial body. Feel fossils through granular granite in the shifting sands of time. Slate of shale, feel the lubricant of my aging oils. Sail upon my tectonic plates, floating on the vast magnetic warmth of me. See your scheme in geology, coiled like carbon-etched cartons in eternally shifting seas. Just what is it you were hoping to achieve? Did the glass of my sands give you a clearer view? Did you find a safer ride through the vast vacuum of space in the ships you made? Out of the steel and breath I loaned you. I must admit, no species I've fostered so far sails sordid seas of the far as you. I must confess this weakness for enabling such adaptability. But listen to the wind mind of your skin, the single cell organisms, sailing length of your intestines. Can you feel it? This quiet purpose you buried. The story you rewritten gets retold by muscular mouths with no ears for listening. Listen, close your eyes, see. You were meant to be a keystone species. Shape basins, wheeled water, spread seeds, plant trees, it's fine. Your flat teeth were meant to grind gristle, fruit and seeds, termites and leafy greens, scavengers, foragers, fiends. You were not meant for the top of the food chain. This anxiety you feel is evolutionary. Feel the predator's teeth in your neck. The newness of language brought separation, privilege, rather than know your place. You wandered. How much longer it is to do with music. All right, I'll do a short one. I'm at my time and I love you all so much. Thank you for listening. I love Jazzetry. Jazzetry is good.
All the time! And all the time? Jazzetry is good!
It's short. I'm a humble builder. I stole this line. The best lines of this I stole from Cliff. You can buy that book, Overture. It's the best book.
It's a collaboration.
I like it. Anyway. Khalil Gibran said that work is love made visible. I believed. And I worked. And I'm tired. I still have hands and a back that have another decade, maybe two yet, of lifting, of holding steady, of assembling. To be clear, I'm tired of remodeling this broken model. No amount of spackle will make this place inhabitable. I have some sketches, but no blueprints yet. Listen, that's above my pay grade. I'm as dumb as a box of rocks, but with way more opinions. But I can do the work of 10 men if they're as useless as the ones I've worked for. I brought some hand tools, some well-used cords, some worn-out clothes, some compost. Okay, heaps of compost. I've been so very full of shit. Put me to work. I want to be useful. Not used, it's not complicated. Everything in me wants to build something beautiful, but not merely for show. A communal kitchen is less costly. A steep roof, less snowy. An earthen wall, less prone to extremes in temperature. And baby, there will be extremes in temperature. I can drive a stick, hold a hoe, hold a note, put me in, coach. Why do I keep waiting for someone else's permission to build a world worth living in? Because I'm resource poor and I need your buy-in. And without leadership, I'm always looking over my shoulder for those more aggressive or submissive to look out for. And you know what, even with, especially with your buy-in, I can't promise, because I have no evidence that what we build just wouldn't be another fucking cult. Another tried and failed experiment of society. But I'm weary and aching from kneeling at the altar of false idols. Cogging in this machine that makes shit and creates dead. Let's turn some sketches into blueprints and break ground as the earth I am but a humble builder. Put me to work. Thank you so much. Thank you, Susie. Thanks, Cliff. That guy's my bassist. I'm in a band. Ask me about it. I love you guys.